Hi guys, welcome back to Wentworth Life, the YouTube channel that talks everything Wentworth. How are we all? I hope you are all well. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy Wentworth gossip, then hit that subscribe button right now for future updates. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I will be responding to 3 of your lovely comments from a previous video. I also just wanted to share the news that I had a new kitten just after Christmas, and I have actually named her Frankie from Wentworth. So I am literally the crazy cat Wentworth fan, but I'm going to dedicate this video to her. Okay, so our lovely Boomer. In the final episode of Season 7, Boomer did the kind thing by helping Liz to die, after Liz was bedbound in a locked-in syndrome state. And as a result of this, Boomer lost her parole, and we learnt that she was going to be charged with manslaughter. Also, in the same episode, Boomer lost her real mother when she was shot dead during the siege. Now, as much as Boomer is always the character to give a little bit of comedy relief, I feel it's going to take her a long time to get over the loss of her mum and Liz. And the fact that she's facing a possible 10 to 20 years behind bars is going to take its toll on her. But just before Boomer helped Liz die, Boomer told Liz that if she wasn't getting out of prison, then she would want to be just like Liz. Someone who is loved and someone who helps the women. So maybe in the new season we may see a new side to Boomer. Maybe Boomer will try to take on the role of Liz and try and be a mum to all the girls. Boomer has always been very protective to the friends that she loves, and more than likely Boomer will just continue to be doing this in the new season. Now also, Dr. Miller has been helping Boomer with her anger, so hopefully that will play a part into the new season. And on the topic of Dr. Miller, do we think that Boomer and Dr. Miller may end up in a compromising position? I mean, Boomer clearly has the hots for him, and maybe they will grow closer in the new season, who knows? So Boomer will probably do her best to honour Liz's memory in the new season. It will also be nice if Boomer gets a visit from Frankie in the new season, keeping my fingers crossed for that one. And maybe, just maybe, a secret will be uncovered after the death of Boomer's mum. Now, stay with me, the siege would have been on the news during the time as it was happening, and obviously the aftermath. And maybe a sinister secret surfaces, and it's discovered that May Jenkins wasn't Boomer's mum after all. Maybe Boomer's real mum couldn't cope when Boomer was a baby, and gave Boomer to May Jenkins with maybe a load of money to look after her. And it would be an interesting twist, and maybe after the news coverage of the siege, Boomer's real mum will come forward. It would create an interesting new direction for Boomer, learning that her whole life she was brought up by someone who isn't her mum, an adoptive mother and not her real one. Interesting. Let me know in the comments box below, what do you think is going to happen to Boomer in the new season? Will there ever be some sort of happy ending for our lovely Boomer? Who knows? Anyway, on that note, it's time for some comment replies. Scozza. I know this is a Vera thread, but my gut feel is that John will kill Ruby, and this will lead to the Connors versus Ferguson showdown we want. Yes, well, thank you for your comment. I agree with that. Do you think Ruby will still be breathing by the end of the season? I got a feeling something bad may happen, but yes, there's definitely going to be a Connors versus Ferguson showdown. It's too good an opportunity to miss. Thank you for your comment. Kenny Royal. I bet Ferguson will kidnap baby Grace, and Vera will probably try to kill her. I like that theory, and the more I think about it, I do feel that by the end of these last 20 episodes, I don't think Mr. Jackson's going to survive. I mean, he had his opportunity to finish her off. Now it's Ferguson's turn, so I don't think Will be breathing by the end of it all. I do feel there's going to be, like I said in the previous comment, a Ferguson versus Connors showdown, but I don't think Rita will kill Ferguson. I think it'll get to the point where Vera will have no choice but to do the deed and probably end up on the inside of her own bars by the end of the final episode. Can you just imagine it? It just comes full circle. I can see it happening now. Thank you for your comment. And we have Fluffy Ollie. That's a cool name. I think Grace's middle name will be Elizabeth as a posthumous gesture towards Liz, who delivered her safely in the siege. I absolutely love that idea, and I really hope this happens. Send it to the writers now. But thank you for your comments, and thank you all for your lovely comments. I'm loving some of the stuff that you guys are coming up with and some of your amazing theories. Keep them all coming, and next time maybe one of your comments will feature in one of my videos. Thank you all for watching, guys. I will see you next time.